Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a beautiful and fun movie night DIY using the bark of the birch tree. This tree starts to shed in the winter to prepare for growth. You can use this tree for firewood and syrup and paper, even to build a yurt. So it is adaptable. I love it. Don't take too much because the deer do use some of this for food. And as always with Mother Nature, if you take something, leave something. I'll leave that up to you what that should be. I think this is going to promote lots of fun bonding time because you can actually do a lot of these projects together before movie night. What you will need for this project: some Mod Podge, hot glue gun, various scissors, also edgers would work here, pen, twine, ribbon. I use paper bags, popcorn, right? It's movie night. You need popcorn. The paper bags came from the dollar store. So this DIY is very affordable. The popcorn came from the dollar store as well. I am repurposing an old white candle that I have and some old white pots that are just stacked one inside the other to give it some height. You probably have a lot of these things in your home already, so think of what you can do to make over what you have versus trying to go out and buy a bunch of supplies. The first craft I'm going to show you, it is the birch wrapped candle. Very simply, I took a piece of the birch, I wrapped that bark around the candle, I wrapped it with twine, and I wrapped it with ribbon, and I hot glued an old piece of jewelry on top of it just to give it a little bling because, birch gives us that rustic feel, and so I wanted to give it a little bit of glam, okay? And voila. As always, use caution with open flames. The next project I have, I love these. So I took the birch bark, dried it out, and then I cut out a tag size piece in the number of bag that I was using for this project, okay? And then I'm going to take those tags, and behind the tags, I'm going to cut out a slightly larger piece of ribbon. And to that, I'm going to hole punch to the brown paper bags. Very simple. If you don't have a hole puncher, just use your knife or use a scissor. Just use caution. Be careful, especially if you're doing this craft with children, all right? I like an organic shape. I like rough edges. It's rustic, right? It is birch bark. So you want to make sure that you leave those edges. Don't try to make it too frou-frou. Leave it very organic in its shape. I think I only gave it one straight edge. So you attach all of that to your brown bag, and before you attach it, you will fold the brown bag over, attach the items, and through the hole now, you run a small piece of twine and you tie it up. But guess what goes in this bag? Popcorn. Can you believe you can put popcorn kernels in a brown paper bag and place that brown paper bag rolled up in the microwave on the popcorn setting, and it will actually popcorn for you? Oh my God, I was blown away. We love this project, and it allows you to customize your popcorn. So now you can get your salt, your pepper, your cheese, your butter, your sugar, all in one setting. So you'll place this bag without the label, of course, in the microwave on popcorn setting. Magic. Can you believe that? You see how it got big? It's growing and growing. It is so magical. The children will love this. Well, heck, I'm not even a child, and I got so tickled by this part of the project. I had to test it out, of course. And I'm going to show you later how I staged the popcorn in the old potting pot. So this is going to finish up, and you're going to see how beautiful. You can use these kernels on a Christmas tree. You can string them on some thread and actually just wrap them around your Christmas tree as well. There are no limitations to what you can do with dried popcorn. It tasted really nice, and I didn't even have anything on mine, and I loved it. Look at that. I love it. It's like, surprise, we have popcorn. It's amazing. Nature is amazing, right? You can take a seed and grow it into a piece of substance that you can use multi-purposely. So my next project is going to be the old planting pot. So these pots were sitting around, and I decided I would take some of the dried birch bark and some Mod Podge. I didn't have any paintbrush, so I used my fingertips. Just get right in there. Don't have any excuses as to why you can't do these projects. So I slathered on the Mod Podge first on the pot, and then on each piece of the bark. And I kind of just did it in a haphazard manner, round and 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 round. I went. It was fun being messy. I know the children will love this part. And then I decided I need a little bit more something. So I wrapped around some jute, I think. Yeah, some ribbon, burlap ribbon, excuse me. I wrapped that around the middle, and I allowed this to dry. And Mod Podge is like magic too. It doesn't take that long to dry. So I started this project early in the morning, and an hour later, everything was completely dry to touch. And then I finished it off with a very pretty simple ribbon that I already had, just a simple piece of tulle. So none of this cost me really much of anything because I had everything. And I bet if I came to your house, I could find several projects just like this that you could do for little to no money. There really is no excuse not to be able to beautify the home and do these wonderful crafts and feel as if you are actually bringing beauty of the seasons into your home at all times. Like that, I took a few pieces that don't even relate to one another and created a movie night theme. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you think. Are you doing this project? How will you customize it? I'm Charlene Jackson on Facebook if you want to friend me. And as always, stay crafty.